Hello everybody and welcome to the final episode of the Moto3 season with the MotoGP 15 video game, and it's time to bring to an end this thrilling debut season of mine, and not much left to play for. Unfortunately, I've had some really mixed results between the last episode, which was Twin Ring Motegi, and today's season finale at Valencia. As you can see, my worst result since Le Mans took place at Phillip Island. I didn't really agree with the circuit. I made too many mistakes and I plummeted to 14th position, which gave Isaac Vinales a huge championship boost. I tried my best to recover in a wet race at Sepang, and the best I could perform was 6th place. So Valencia is almost a must-win MotoGP if I'm going to advance anywhere in the championship. Marc Marquez is a win away, maybe even just a podium from securing another MotoGP world title. Valentino Rossi and Jorge Lorenzo the only threats to that fact, but Yamaha in all probability will be the Constructors' Champions. Sam Lowes is the Moto2 champion for definite. Johan Zarco, the real life champion, can only manage 2nd place, and Tito Rabat, the deposed champion, is in 3rd place. And in Moto3 you already know that Danny Kent is the rightful champion. Miguel Oliveira will have to stay at his very best. He's going to avoid losing the title by more than 100 points. But below him we've got Quartararo, Vasquez and Navarro in the top 5. Vinales is going to have to fall off his bike, and I'm going to have to win if I'm going to beat Husqvarna in the rider and constructors titles. I'm 10 points clear of Brad Binder, then 14 ahead of Hanukkah, and then Alexis Masvu cannot finish any better than 10th. And then Bastianini, McPhee, Antonelli, Locatelli, Fanati, Hiroki Ono, Francesco Bagnaia, Livio Loy are the point scorers. Everyone else is 401 points back. So very, very unfortunate for them. But Valencia, the bike circuit, is one of the more dynamic tracks. People tend to enjoy racing around here, and you're going to enjoy this episode for definite. If this is your very first visit to the track, it's a very tough one, but I'm sure we'll get through, and we'll see you for the end of qualifying and indeed the start of the race. There you have it, everybody. I'm on pole for the last time this season, 0.2 of a second, just about actually 0.3 ahead of Danny Kent. Quartararo is ahead of Navarro in 4th. Oliveira's had a shocker down in 5th. My rival for the season, Vinales, is 6th. Antonelli, Vasquez, Masvu, Hanukkah, Bastianini, Binder, McPhee, Locatelli and Bagnaia complete the top 15. Now let's just quickly scroll through down to the bottom and see where everybody else starts. And now it's race day here at Valencia. The speed of the wind is very gentle and the sun is shining brightly with air temperature of 26 degrees. So we're bound to have a very enjoyable race. The riders won't be too afraid to let their hair down. But with the champion already crowned, let's just try and have a little bit of fun from pole position. And we're away. Good getaway for Mahindra, but Danny Kent already on the assault. He wants to win this race and become the most dominant Moto3 champion in history. But Quartararo is also on my outside, on my inside, so I'm going to brake around the outside. Risky move, but I just about stay on the AstroTurf, which makes it a legal pass. But Kent already has momentum heading into turn 2. I'm going to take a big gamble there, braking late, and Kent is already through, but I've got Quartararo and Oliveira to my inside, so I'm going to try and thwart them off, and unfortunately that's a corner cut and I'm not going to tolerate that. So we're going to rewind the mistake and try it again. There we go. Go all the way back to the stored data, and then continue on our way where we retake the lead. But Danny Kent once more, and he doesn't quite make it into turn 5 there. And now for sector 2, coming up after this left-hander, going uphill and left. Very tricky if you don't get your timing right. Great exit from the corner, has to be said. Kent has about 0.2 deficit to me. There it is, 2.16, and braking late again for another lefter. And then this is the slow sector 3, but the fans will enjoy this. You can clearly see it from the main grandstand. Oliveira overtakes Quartararo for the final podium position. And then, oh, Danny Kent, that's a great move. He's come out of nowhere. This is my favourite corner, coming up the uphill right and then left sweeper. Going around the outside of the Briton here. Good pass, staying inside the track limits. And now going down and left, a long combo of corners. And this is the slow final turn before the end of the lap, where you've got a nice long back straight to concentrate on your next lap. But Danny Kent has the superior horsepower, and his pass on me is academic. Good move from Kent. He's looking behind, waiting to see what I'm going to do. Braking into turn one, not so good this time. And we're going to run a little wide. The curb slow you down very much. And braking up for turn two, making a dive bomb. And down goes Kent for the first time all season. Danny Kent falls, and it's all my fault. I should not have dive bombed like that. But I have a 0.6 of a second lead over Quartararo. I don't get penalised for that move, but we're just going to have to live with that consequence. Danny Kent will be aghast at me for that. His perfect season has suffered an uncomfortable blemish, and now we're going to hit the fast forward button. We're growing our lead to nearly a whole second, and it just looks like the other riders are a little out of my league. So it's good to be dominant for once, but my results in the second half of the season been quite poor ever since I got my first win at Indianapolis. But we continue on our merry way, remaining nice and comfortable in the lead. Crossing line, it's 1.5 seconds over Oliveira. I'm loving this track. Really enjoyable ride with the combo of speed and slow turns. And now we're just past the halfway point, heading into lap 4. That's a 1 minute 40.3 for me. Oliveira gains a little bit of time, but I am all on my own up front. Danny Kent nowhere to be seen at the minute. Quartararo performs a new lap record from 4th position. Oliveira into 2nd place despite his bad start. And Vasquez, the other Leopard rider who has got the skills to pay the bills, he's battling to win this race, but at the minute he's only in 4th. And a good time for me in the first sector there, 23 seconds. Masbu goes down. Alexis Masbu has fallen from 15th position, so that's his race done and dusted if he's in terms of getting any points. So Danny Kent is going to be roaring through the field. He's going to be desperate to reclaim whatever points he can, but the battle for second continues while I grow and grow my lead. And down goes Navarro, a big name rider goes down, and that puts Danny Kent in the top 10. He's been perfect all season, but this is just one where he's lost all hope, really. It's lap 5 now. We're going to accelerate the 4 times acceleration through this lap, and we're going to wait for the very last lap to slow things down again. See, there we go. We're heading into the final corner now, and just look at my front tyre. Bear that in mind. I've been pushing really hard on my front tyre, and I just need to survive one more lap on that rubber to win this race. I have no real qualms about the riders behind me. I've maintained my lead all race long, and it's been a great battle for the podium, but I just need to hang on in there. Going wide, I really need to concentrate here. Vasquez and Quartararo battling, so as long as they push each other around, I don't really mind. And the moves continue behind me, but I just have to concentrate here. Braking now for the slow right-hander, being absolutely certain to get that right. I love corners with camber in them, so the bike can accelerate much more smoothly off the corner, and you don't have to worry about understeer or anything like that. And now we head up to sector 2 after this left-hander, of course, and the fans are beginning to witness a little bit of drama now. It's all about me, but right behind the other riders are just about beginning to catch up. It's 1.399 seconds to my advantage here, but now it's just half a lap to go. Really intense stuff here, taking it nice and easy. The battles behind remain as hot as ever. Vasquez goes into 2nd place. That'll be his best result all season. And now heading in through my favourite sweepers. It's just one corner to go to win my very first MotoGP race in Europe. Here we go, braking now, and I've completely messed it up. It's gone. I've lost. Vasquez is going to win here, and I am desperately unfortunate there. I've made the crucial mistake, and there is Karel Haneke right behind me. It could be a dead heat, and the game is pretty much unsure who to reward the position to, but it's gone to me. I'm in 4th place, but Efren Vasquez, even when Leopard loses their best rider, they still win a race. But Quartararo and Oliveira complete the podium. Haneke, Binder, Vinales, Bastianini, Antonelli, Kent, McPhee, Locatelli, Finani, Navarro and Masbu are your point scorers, and everyone else will just have to wait for next season to improve on their points tallies. But that was completely my fault. Firstly, I took out Danny Kent irresponsibly, and then I just hesitated into the final corner. I was way too focused on that front tire. I didn't take my line correctly, and I fell off. So my second Moto 3 race will have to wait. I won't be a winner in this class again unless I haven't gotten the deal I want. But there you go. Honda are the Constructors Champions by a long way, and Mahindra couldn't beat out Husqvarna. I nearly leveled up, and then we make over $250,000 GP credits, and I have 121,000 fans. A great tally for just one season of Grand Prix motorcycle racing. And now I don't know if I'm supposed to be satisfied with that, Gavin, but there you go. I am in 4th position to end my debut season, and thankfully I'm not too badly hurt after that fall. And then we'll see you back in the motorhome. Well, what a gutting blow that was to lose the race at the last corner of the last round of the championship. However, I can lick my wounds with a brand new contract, and I'm hoping that Moto 2 will be in my future. So let's find out what I have. And yes, the team I've wanted the most has given me a contract. That's Team DeWalt for Moto 2. I've also got the top offers for Moto 3, and I have another sponsor who'd like me in Moto 2. This is going to be a tight one now. Are they roughly the same? Yeah, I think they're the same. So I'm going to go straight for my chosen sponsor, which is Team DeWalt, and up I go to the Moto 2 class. So I'm delighted with that, but I really should have had my second Moto 3 win. And let's see how everything ended. Marc Marquez with 381 points is the MotoGP champion again. He did win the race, I can only presume, because Lorenzo and Rossi were even further back in the title race than we initially expected. Then we got Sam Lowes, of course, the champion there already. Kalax win the Constructors title there, as did Yamaha and MotoGP. And Danny Kent, who will be fuming after I took him down by accident, of course, but he'll be fuming that his perfect season had a little blemish out of his hands. But that's the best I could do, and Honda will easily win the Constructors title there. Mahindra, 150 points is a really good turnaround for them. I'm so proud to have represented them, but unfortunately Husqvarna and KTM were far too good for us, so we'll just have to live and let live there. And then we'll move on into Moto 2. The website says as thus, Haneke, he's a bit upset he lost the deal with me at the line, but I should never have been in that place. But it was Efren Vasquez who took the surprise win. I'm really, really gutted that I lost the position. So I've got my brand new deal, an even better sponsor reward. So there is a final roundup of my results from the season. You can see how much I improved between Qatar and Mugello there, going from 23rd to 3rd, and then I won my very first race in Indianapolis, and indeed today I should have won again, but that's the way these things happen. But the season ends with a test, but we won't bother with that. We'll prepare for season 2 very soon indeed. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.